Welcome into the Nut House Studios for episode 142. Goat, goats, goat, goats, 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 goat. Greatest official anniversary tournament part 2. On this episode, Jason and Jonathan argue the rest of the rounds of the GOAT of all goats in sports tournament. We go through some of the toughest matchups of the best of the best of the best bracket history. We will crown the one true GOAT of goats, from basketball to football, from NASCAR to track, from soccer to baseball, and every sport in between. Sit back and enjoy the show.
You can get that.
All right, part dos of our GOAT tournament.
You're going to have to write for me.
All right, fine. Our first matchup of the second round, John Wooden versus Bobby Fischer.
He's starting strong.
Bobby Fischer, I appreciate what you did, but I think you controlled everything that you did, whereas John Wooden had to, as we mentioned before, he relied on several other people
On top of it,
doing what they were supposed to be
with
doing.
college, best you get 4 years of the player.
Yeah.
Like in professional, you have somebody for like Greg Popovich,
For as
Tim
long as
Duncan
you keep
were the
them.
whole time.
Yeah.
Like
John Wooden.
but yeah, continuing to keep that going. And Bobby Fischer is, at this point, we're down to like legitimately the greatest college basketball coach of all time and the greatest
Yeah.
chess player of all time. It's not like we have some
Greatest overall athlete, Jim Thorpe,
Yeah,
versus the greatest
skateboarder of all
skateboarder of all time, Tony Hawk.
I'm going Jim Thorpe.
I gotta go Jim Thorpe too.
Just the ability to do that many things, the fucking decathlon alone is just
Okay,
mind blowing.
and this might actually go kind of fast. Greatest women's
By the
tennis
way,
player.
if you guys want to know a little more in depth about them and whatnot, on the first part, we talked about their achievements.
Yeah.
Some, depending on what they did in their life, some other choices they made, good and bad. So
Okay.
if you want that, it's there.
Greatest women's tennis player of all time, Serena
Just
Williams.
argue the greatest. That's rough, man. I don't know how to value that. You know what I mean?
I mean, outside of Steffi Graf and Venus and Serena, can you name any other tennis players?
Anna Kournikova. She
Anna-
was hot.
yeah.
She wasn't a good tennis player. Just a few, and that's only from watching the ones you talked about.
Yeah.
Like a few that they would play against. And a couple that got Martina Navratilova, that kind of stuff.
Which
But
Willie Mays is one of the most accomplished baseball players.
he's on the very short list. Whenever I make my team, I
Mhm.
do it every once in a while with other people. My outfield, he's my starting center fielder.
We have
Never.
several other baseball players on this list.
Well, just for instance, he clears Cy Young.
Yeah.
That's tough, man. That's very tough.
I don't even know where the fish is to flip.
Spin?
Where'd the fish go?
I don't know what you do.
I don't know. Peter played with it.
Yep.
Oh, you
Marked
found
all
it.
over it.
All right. You want to flip it? Because I can't call it.
That's such a different era. Different. One's female, one's male. One's this individual. One's team.
Mm-hmm. Serena.
moves on.
Okay.
Willie wasn't going all the way anyway, but he's
Okay.
not my personal GOAT, but still.
Shohei Ohtani versus Bo Jackson. Man,
That's tough. That is extremely difficult. Because you're talking.
how long did Bo Jackson play?
Not long.
Where do you think Bo Jackson would have been if he would have had a lot longer career? If he would have
If he
played,
didn't have his hip replaced.
Yep.
Okay. First off, he's up there with Walter Payton and Barry Sanders as greatest running back. Up
Yeah.
there with O.J. Simpson. Up there with those Eric
Yeah.
Dickersons, the top of the line guys.
and then when we talk
And then-
baseball,
and then baseball, he had more tools than he did actual production,
Mhm.
but he was still an all-star. So if he just played baseball, I don't think he would have made the Hall of Fame. I think he would have been a very good career. He would have got votes for it, but wouldn't have gotten there.
Like
So
almost like a Ben Zobrist or
yeah, exactly. That
some of
level
those guys.
multiple-time All-Star.
Yeah.
Probably wins a title some year or something like that. Absolutely. So we're talking one of the best football players of all time and a very, very good baseball player if he doesn't get injured. Also, the more you play baseball, the better you get.
And then we look at Shohei, and what is he? 2 World Series championships.
The last 2 already.
And Dodgers arguably do not win those. Maybe don't even make it to the World Series without him.
The most bonkers thing was that he reached 9 times in a row in the game. And he had 2 MVPs hitting behind him. And they're like, nope, fuck it. We're not. They just kept intentionally walking him. And on top of that, have you ever seen him pitch?
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It'd be one if you were that good of a hitter and then you were like a serviceable reliever, it'd be insane.
See,
But if you're that good of a starter,
I almost fucking feel like we could flip on every single one
this
of these
is
on
rough,
this
man.
fucking.
Because like Bo got cut off short and Otani's still going.
Yeah.
If Otani blows his arm out again, which I mean, dude, Tommy John's pretty much like
Routine
your oil change.
Yeah.
Man. Like it's every so many
ridiculous.
miles on that arm, you're gonna have that sucker redone. He's already done it twice. Like coming from a dude that's got 6 shoulder surgeries in him from 19 to 22 years old. Like,
Dude, I gotta say Shohei. I mean,
So do I.
that's fucking tough.
so do
But
I.
you know,
I
we
like
can't
Bo Jackson.
we
more.
can't go off of what ifs because we could what if every
Oh my god, dude!
one
the
of
what
these.
ifs would be out of control. OH.
I think I got that right.
The
Cy
deal with,
Young.
The deal with the Japanese names is there isn't a direct spelling. It's
Yeah.
spelled out like in syllables. So like Otani, when he first came over, they were like, "Is there an H in it or not?" And he's like, "It doesn't matter. It's how you pronounce it. It's not what it looks like."
Cy Young, Dale Earnhardt.
That's tougher than I thought it was going to be. Seriously, that's
Yeah. I
the
mean,
dude who's
one of the best baseball players of all time and one of the best NASCAR drivers of all time.
the problem with Cy Young is that he played in such a different era than everyone else. He played in like the late 1800s, early 1900s.
And
It's tough to translate.
and that was guys that were
That was
weekend. That was
dead ball, is
weekenders.
what they
That
call it.
was.
Yeah, those dudes had jobs and
Yeah.
stuff. Like it was a completely different world.
I mean,
If he did anything like that in like by like the 20s or 30s when it started to get modernized, like,
and you could even. I mean, does Babe Ruth do what he does in today's era?
Yeah.
You still think he would against
he'd be the best.
Otani and some of those guys?
It would be.
I mean, what were pitches back then? Top speeds.
like nobody was touching 90. Let's put it that way. He was also swinging like a 54-ounce bat, so
Yeah.
totally different scenario. But the bat to ball skills, he'd have trouble with dudes that like Randy Johnson, 6'10" dudes throwing lefty at him. Everybody would have that issue, but he is that talent is freakish. He was very big, very athletic, but I don't think Cy Young could do what he would do. I think Dale Earnhardt.
Dale. Okay.
It's too hard to deal with pitchers from back then.
Shaun White, Lionel Messi. I appreciate what Shaun White did, but Lionel
It's
Messi's
messy.
easy.
Yeah, that's not a difficult one. Some of these are brutal. That's not. It's just not that difficult.
Okay. Phil Jackson, Jerry Rice.
I love me some Phil, but it's Jerry Rice, man.
You think so?
I really do.
Ooh.
Phil's got Red Auerbach to deal with, his greatest of all time. Plus, here's a weird thing about him, right? Because Phil won all his titles with Shaq, Kobe, Jordan, Pippen, and Jerry Rice got Joe Montana and Steve Young to throw to him. Like, both of them are, like, very dependent. Jerry Rice is probably the best football player of all time, if not Jim Brown. But
All right.
yeah, I love Phil Jackson, dude. I'm a Michael Jordan, Kobe guy to the end, but I think it's Jerry.
Babe Ruth, Vince Lombardi.
Whew. Coming close to home. I'm Babe Ruth because he's the GOAT for me. Vince is the best
Okay.
coach. But
I'm
like,
all right with that. We let Cy Young take a back seat. Okay, Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan.
Wow. Bye, Mike.
Huh?
I said, bye, Mike. It's Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Which I can't believe
Ooh.
Tyson only made it that far. Ali didn't make it out of the first one, and Tyson doesn't make it out of the second. That's fucking nuts. I
Okay.
could see a world where they're in like the finals, man.
Tom Brady versus Abdul Jabbar. Jesus.
Wow.
Ah.
I
think if you look at overall accolades, I hate to say it.
he's got 6 MVPs
Fuck.
plus the college. Tom Brady sucked in college.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I have a choice here. I'm just throwing shit out there. 7 titles, very impressive, especially because he went to a different place and did it, which I think is more difficult to do. Everyone was
Yeah, but he still brought
Bill Belichick guy. He brought Gronk.
He brought
He cherry picked the place
Yeah.
for him to win that had everything.
what's the fucking furry face fucker he brought with I can't think of his name.
Position?
Fuck, not tight end. What is it?
Gronk's-
Receiver.
Gronk's a tight end.
Receiver.
Was it
Receiver.
Edelman?
Yeah, Edelman.
Julian Edelman.
Brought him to,
They
and there was
they
already a
had
bunch of
Mike
good
Evans.
pieces
Yeah,
there.
They were just missing
Yeah.
a quarterback.
All right, Kareem. Sorry.
You ever seen Kareem's like acting and stuff?
Mm-mm.
He's in the movie Airplane.
That's right.
He's in tons of funny stuff.
All right.
He had his own shoe back in the like 80s.
Danica Patrick, Wayne Gretzky, Wayne.
Wayne's World, man.
Mm-hmm.
The great one. So like, wow, some of these are brutal, and that some of them are that.
Okay. Jack Nicklaus, Jesse Owens. I go Jack.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
I mean, it's not
that's not that difficult. I thought it'd be more difficult. It's not.
There's now, like, you can't take anything away from any of these people that we put on here
No,
talent
no.
wise.
Yeah, the dude I hate, my least favorite athlete in the history of the world is LeBron, and you cannot take away that he's
Okay.
one of the greatest of all time.
We already
We
advanced
already picked
Pele.
Yeah.
So, John Jones versus Kobe Bryant.
Ooh,
Kobe.
yeah, it's Kobe.
Yeah.
It's tougher than I thought. I thought Kobe would advance, but
You mean John Jones would advance?
no, I mean I expected Kobe to go fairly far,
Yeah.
but I didn't expect that early to run into someone who
Okay.
like, is,
Usain Bolt versus LeBron James.
that is fairly difficult. I have Bolt as the greatest track and field
Yeah.
athlete of the greatest sprinter,
Yeah.
which is what people. I mean, like he's not doing the decathlon, which is probably more impressive.
Yeah.
He's the fastest man. He's the fastest human being there's ever been. But how do you weigh that against
What LeBron's
what LeBron
done.
has done? Like I said, I hate him. I can't stand him. I can't. It's not him as a person necessarily, as a father, as a human being.
Yeah.
The way he plays, the choices he makes, I can't respect it as a competitor. But he still did all that shit, dude. It's still LeBron.
LeBron. LeBron James.
I hate him. I hate him so much.
Okay. We have made it through the second round. All right.
Shit is not getting easier.
Jim Thorpe versus Shohei Otani.
Fuck. Dude. That is. They both are doing things or did things nobody has ever done. One is doing it currently. One did it way back in the day. I don't know which one's harder to do. I honestly don't. What's more difficult? What Shohei Ohtani's doing now or Jim Thorpe being able to do that back then in that era?
Dude, he won 2 different multi-sport events in the same Olympics.
I'm tired after one soccer practice.
Could you imagine
No.
how many fucking events that is? I mean, Shohei at least is focused on one sport, one skill.
Not
But Jim
one skill.
Thorpe, well, not one skill, but I mean like one skill set.
Skill set.
Yeah.
Versus, yeah. So how do you?
I
weigh
gotta
that?
go, dude. I
You
gotta go Jim
I
Thorpe.
think it is Thorpe.
It's tough, but
maybe in a couple years we have a different. He keeps
because
this
he
up,
also played professional sports in like 3 other sports.
and could have been more.
Because he did basketball, baseball, and football too. Like that's
Shohei
fucking.
keeps his arm healthy for a couple more years, racks up some like serious top quality starting pitching seasons with also, I mean, like he's winning the MVP as the designated hitter.
Yeah.
Now people are like, he's just a
Oh,
designated hitter.
sorry, Walter Payton, Wilt Chamberlain. We
With
didn't
Shohei,
finish.
With Shohei, everyone talks about he's just a designated hitter. What's so impressive about that? He can't even play the field. It's like, no, he's so good at pitching that you're not risking his arm. The dude is fast.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him play the outfield in Japan. He played outfield and pitched in Japan because in Japan you pitch once a week. And so you can play the outfield most of the rest of the days.
Mm-hmm.
The dude is a great outfielder. So it's not just a designated hitter and a pitcher.
Walter Payton, Wilt Chamberlain. Sorry, we missed that one.
That is rough already, dude. They're about the same place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Top 5 to 10-ish in the entire sport. Yeah, go ahead
Fish.
and flip that because
Bottom.
That's got to be bottom. Wilt.
Peter scribbled all over that. Okay. All right. John Wooden, Serena Williams.
This might be biased, but I'm going with Wooden.
Yeah. And that eliminates our last woman on the bracket.
Already?
Uh-huh.
I guess there's really not that many names.
We had quite a few. We had
No, I mean left. Like, there's
2,
just, it's
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We have 4 over here. So 13.
13. I mean, that's not bad. A quarter of them.
The problem with the women's deal is that it's most of them are individual
Mhm.
athletes, which is, if you look up here, not too many
Okay.
individuals left.
Messi versus Babe Ruth. Ruth?
Yeah, easily, man. Messi's great. He's maybe the best right now. But that's the comparable to Ruth.
Yeah. All right.
Messi's incredible. Is he better than Ronaldo right now?
I don't know.
Babe Ruth was...
Dale Earnhardt
I'm
versus
going to
Jerry
show you some stats when
Rice.
we get done with this about Babe Ruth. Blow your fucking mind, dude.
Dale Earnhardt versus Jerry Rice. I go Jerry.
Jerry.
It's tough, but
Yeah. There aren't any just like...
okay. Kareem versus Jack
God
Nicklaus.
damn, dude.
I go Kareem. It's tough, but
Move Kareem on.
yeah.
You just write Kareem.
Okay. Michael Jordan versus Wayne Gretzky.
Jesus, dude. It's Michael Jordan, but that's the toughest one by far that we've gone to.
Fuck. Yeah.
That
Jesus Christ. Like,
you wrote this in
we
here,
could
so
have.
Jordan had to go against Mike Tyson and Wayne Gretzky, and he just skates in. That's
Dude,
ridiculous.
we could have a whole fucking episode just arguing between
It's gonna be
those
fucking
two.
Pele next. This is gonna
Okay.
be unreal, man.
Kobe versus Wilt.
Wow, dude.
Oh, man. Fuck.
Such different. Like, they're so great for such different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I just was like, Wilt doesn't get enough credit for being maybe the greatest of all time.
And then, bam,
And then
he's
bam,
right up against
Kobe's
fucking
like,
Kobe.
Ugh. Because I mean, obviously, I love Kobe. Obviously, I love Wilt. Like, I loved Wilt before I loved Kobe, but for me, it's Kobe Bryant. He is the
All right.
1B.
Fuck, man.
Shit's about to get real.
All right. Pele versus LeBron James. I'm saying Pele.
It's Pele. Thank God. Pele is my number one soccer dude ever.
and that's not taken away from LeBron James at all. Like, Pele's just, he's fucking Pele.
Yeah.
All right. John Wooden, Jerry Rice.
Jerry.
Jerry Rice. All right. Jim Thorpe, Babe Ruth.
Ironically, we basically just did like mid-career Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
versus Jim Thorpe, and now it's like shit worked out exactly as you expected. Babe Ruth versus Jim Thorpe. It's very difficult to weigh.
Fuck.
Babe
dude.
Ruth was better at his sport than anyone else has ever been at their sport. Good Lord, bro.
Floor squeak.
And he was the best at his own sport than anyone has ever been. He's the most dominant at his own sport than anyone's ever been. Jim Thorpe's accomplishments across all the
He was
sports
dominant across 4 sports.
He wasn't dominant in like baseball. He just played it
He
professionally.
played professional baseball, basketball, and football.
He was good at football. He's very good at football, but the decathlon is what he's known
And
for.
then I think he did wrestling as well, but it's not really well.
We're just talking overall athlete. It's Jim Thorpe. If we're talking like ability,
We're talking
it's-
GOAT.
then I'm going Babe. You can argue against it. We can flip it. We can spin it.
Let's go ahead and spin it, man. It's tough.
I'm going to show you some Babe Ruth stats later, man. I'm not fucking believe these stats.
Paper, rock, scissors. Easier. Man.
I can't rotate my wrist.
All right.
Ready?
Paper, rock, scissors.
Got me.
Damn. Okay.
I'm not upset at that, by the way.
Michael Jordan versus Pele.
Fuck, dude. I'm going MJ because I'm always going to go MJ. But that is to take down Tyson Gretzky. He could have had an easy route in.
Man.
He's knocking out my number one hockey, my number one boxing, and my number one soccer. There's a reason they call him Michael Jordan of blah.
Man.
The Michael Jordan of. Nobody says the Pele of. It's the Michael Jordan of. Spoiler
Yeah, but
alert.
you gotta think, like back in Jim Thorpe, Pele days, John Wooden, Willie Mays, Cy Young, Babe Ruth, like those guys were spectacles, but it wasn't really like you gotta think how heavy media got in the late 80s into the 90s.
A lot of it's because of Jordan.
Yeah. Ooh.
Michael Jordan is undefeated in
let me-
title games. High school, college, NCAA as a pro and as an amateur. And he never even went to a game 7 in the finals. Do you think he doesn't win those 2 years in a row if he doesn't get banned for gambling for 2 years? It would have been 8 in a row. And they could have brought him back and kept going.
Jeez, look at all those fucking records and goals that Pele has. Man. All right,
I'm Michael to the end, dude.
All
It's
right.
Michael Jordan.
fine. Kareem versus Kobe.
Easier for me.
Kobe?
Although, like, Wilt and Kareem, if someone were to, like, hardcore believe in stuff and come with mini statistics, I can absolutely see it. Kareem
Okay.
has more MVPs. He's got more titles. Wilt has less, but he scores more.
Jerry Rice versus Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. It's going to happen. You're going to have to beat me at something for it not to be Michael Jordan.
All right with Michael Jordan on this one.
Dude just took down Mike Tyson, Wayne Gretzky, Pele, and Jerry Rice. That is a brutal road.
Okay. Michelle Kwan.
Brutal
Throw
start.
some spect on her name.
Jim Thorpe.
Jim Thorpe versus Kobe
Kobe.
Bryant.
I think it's Jim Thorpe, man. Seriously. I got Ruth over Kobe.
I gotta agree. Okay. Michael Jordan.
Yep.
Jim Thorpe.
It's Michael Jordan. It's Michael Jordan. I'm telling you, none of these are like obvious, easy ones, but it's Michael Jordan. I could not possibly have more respect for an athlete than I do for Michael Jordan. Man. The fucking dude. The goat of goats, king of kings. Top of the line.
All right.
You want to flip it? You want to spin it? You want to do like best out of 5 or something?
Let's do best out of 5. It's on spin.
So I'm Jordan, you're Thorpe, right?
Yep. That's tough. Okay.
One for MJ.
We can either skip paper, rock, scissors and just see if it lands on names.
Yeah, just spin it again.
Okay.
One for Thorpe.
Okay.
2 for Thorpe.
Thorpe.
Two for
Jordan.
Jordan. And the last one besides the last one. Where are we going?
Woo! By a hair.
Oh, barely. My angle looks like it's straight
All
on.
right.
By my angle, it looks straight on. And I went over and I was like, nope, I see it. It's
And what's crazy is if we were to put these names
in different
orders,
orders.
we'd have a completely different fucking outcome. Tom Brady might
I
win
can see
this.
Brady, Pele, Gretzky, Tyson, Ali, Jerry Rice. I mean,
I could see
lots. Tiger Woods.
I could see Woods. I could see Messi.
Babe Ruth.
It just all it's like this bracket's a game of matchups, and like
Those are a lot of players. I mean, there were like Barry Sanders isn't even on the list, man.
dude. It's crazy. So who? Yeah, Barry Sanders wasn't on there. I mean, who else could you even?
In like all sports?
Yeah.
Oh wow, man. Barry Bonds in baseball.
Bonds. Do you put Pete Rose on there? I mean,
No, he's not that level.
you don't think so?
Nope. Not on their holy shit level. Incredible player though. Barry is one you can throw up there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Let's look this up. I'm just gonna type in.
I think you got basketball pretty dealt with. Almost everyone's argument. That's pretty. That's the easiest one to argue, right? Basketball.
Mhm.
Out of all of them, you're 1 out of 5 dudes. Like that's the whole thing. Versus like trying to figure out Ohtani versus Thorpe. That was like what the like. How do you value it?
I mean, Sampras.
Pete Sampras,
Yeah.
tennis player. Roger Federer.
Federer. See, I don't know a whole lot about.
Michael Spitz had all the records before Phelps took him.
Yeah.
In swimming. Carl Lewis is a track star.
You could even argue. Caitlin Clark.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's the current like AJ Wilson right now is ridiculous. She's won the MVP title.
Here we go. 20 legendary athletes. This is from Illumably. Bob Mathis, decathlon. Helen Madison.
Do you count,
Stefano.
What about
Jim Thorpe.
Ain't nobody forgetting Thorpe. He just won.
Yeah.
Nobody's forgetting that. But we only had one hockey.
Boris.
We only had one hockey. There, Alexander Ovechkin just broke his scoring record.
Esther Vergeer, wheelchair tennis. Never would
I didn't
have.
know that was a thing.
Yeah. Oh, Hugo Sanchez.
Babe Didrikson up there. She was.
Oh, we could have put Jim Ryan. Discus. I don't know much about. discus or shot put. See, I don't know a lot about a lot of the track sports and stuff like that. We could have put Joey Chestnut. That dude's a freak
Jackie
of
Joyner
nature,
Garcia,
man.
Yeah, FloJo, more female track and field stars.
That dude's a freak of nature.
Who?
Joey Chestnut.
Oh yeah, you can
The-
eat more than anyone should ever eat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't do any of the IndyCar racings, like Mario Andretti's and
Yep.
and the new F1 people. We didn't have any of those on there.
Mm-hmm. There's
there's a lot of.
we could do
Jim
this.
Brown might be the greatest football player of all time.
Yeah.
He's not up there
We could do this bracket all over again with a completely different 64.
easily.
And yeah,
And this is just like mostly major sports and a few like Olympics and individuals.
Yep.
Probably a couple more golfers we could have thrown in there.
is that your phone chiming?
Mm-mm.
Well,
I think it's the ice.
oh, thank you everyone for tuning in for part 2 of this mayhem of a bracket. And
Yeah, there were a lot of tough decisions. And
Yeah.
like way tougher than.
dude, that first round took forever because we had to kind of go through all their accolades and actually compare them. But once you did that and kind of narrowed out some of the people, because I mean there was
A lot of lesser knowns fell off.
well that, and also like you look at some of those and like I remember Doug Flutie as a quarterback in the CFL or in the NFL.
right. You know, in
But
college.
like I knew who Shaun White was, but I didn't know a lot of his accolades. And same with like Jesse Owens. Like I knew who he was, just didn't know a ton of his accolades.
I knew Jesse Owens.
And some of these other athletes, like it's like I knew of them and who they are, but like when you sit there and compare accolades to accolades, then you're like, oh shit, like this person's
There's
actually
a ton of this versus someone you thought
Yeah.
was better. Yeah,
but
it was way tough. I mean, like a lot of Derek Jeter didn't make it out of the first round.
yeah,
Like,
that's crazy.
He's my favorite baseball player ever. And like we have Shohei Ohtani up there, but right now Aaron Judge is better than him. We don't even have him up there.
Silva
Right
didn't.
now, this minute, last season, last like 3 or 4 seasons, he's been better.
Silva, Gordon, Tiger Woods, none of the 3 of them made it out of the first round.
Yeah.
Larry Bird didn't make it out of the first round.
Lots of unbelievable.
Yeah.
Ali didn't make it out of the first round.
Armstrong, Peyton Manning didn't make it out of the first round. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cena didn't make it out of the first round.
No.
Lance Armstrong, just tons of
Yeah.
people that could have won on a different day.
This is cool, different style. We'll have to do something like this with actors and musicians and stuff like that. But yeah, so we're getting closer to our
Ultimate bracket.
ultimate bracket.
Winners.
Yep. But thank you
I think we're
everyone.
single digits, man.
Yeah, I think so. I'll have to pull it up, but thank you everyone for tuning in, and we will see you soon.
Okay.